Feels like I'm in hell. These niggas oughta get locked up in cells. Thought I seen it all, but unfortunately I was wrong.
Japanese hand-drawn and computer-generated animation is known as anime. Anime is a term used to only describe Japanese animation outside of Japan and in English. You know, anime is a way of taking some elemental cultures from Japan and implementing them into a cartoon, you know, which is cool. I mean, like, because of this whole phenomenon, there are numerous of animes that have been created with the Japanese cultural implementation. There are so many great animes that have been created. I mean, like Demon Slayer, Naruto, One Piece, Avatar, The Last Airbender, Nihao Kailan, and so many other animes, you know what I'm saying? The creation and evolution of anime seems like something that you could consider a masterpiece. Makes a grown-ass nigga like myself want to cry. Anime is a beautiful thing, man. Even though I have yet to get into it, eventually I will. I still think it is a beautiful thing, bruh. But unfortunately, nowadays, with all positives comes its negatives. And one big, fat, juicy negative is the fact that because of the creation of anime, there are people that are known as weeaboos. Weeaboos are Westerners who have an obsession with Japanese culture, you know, particularly anime, and frequently sees it as superior to other cultures. You could also say that a weeaboo is essentially a certain type of bitch-ass nerd who is excessively committed to Japanese pop culture. Like, these niggas just essentially live off anime, manga, and a video game diet. Like, so basically, this is what happens when you get no bitches and you don't have a job. Yes, ladies and gentlemen niggas, we have another case of a minority group that are choosing to live a life that is based upon an unrealistic perspective of life. Like, I've talked about this with femboys somewhat. I've talked about this with furries, and what furries and femboys do, those are terrible. But these two minorities combined will not top the severity of weeaboos, bruh. Like, this is another case of letting a hobby or a fictional interest that they like doing take over their entire life, which is completely and utterly just retarded. Like, I just don't understand why people simply cannot differentiate and adhere to the fact that fictional hobbies are meant to stay in the fictional realm and not intertwine with your actual lifestyle. Like I swear this has to be some sort of mental illness, because this is just insane to me. Like, according to this article, there are multiple weeaboos that like to use their free time just to watch anime, just play Japanese video games, just read manga, and just listen to fucking J-pop. And when it comes to interacting with people in public, like, even when regular people don't understand weeaboos still occasionally use Japanese phrases that they acquired from anime, you know, in conversations with random niggas they don't even know like that. Like, bro, if some random weeaboo came up to me and started saying some anime reference shit unironically towards me as a way to greet me for the first time, I'd stare at that motherfucker for a minute. And then I would proceed to ask him, you know, if he had any sort of, you know, Down syndrome. And if he did, you know, that's fine. But I would strongly encourage him, you know, to speak in a way in which I'll be able to understand them. Because saying, wow, Rasengan, Naruto, Suzuki, like, I'm not gonna understand that, bro. And if he says some kind of bullshit again, I'm glassing him. Like, that shit can genuinely annoy you, bro. Weeaboos make me want to break my leg, honestly. And not in a good way either. What makes some weeaboos even more strange is that when it comes to their love life, like, motherfuckers don't even want to date real people. There is something that is called Waifuism, where individuals have become so fond of a virtual person that they would choose to love them above a real person. Like, deadass, not even joking. Like, these niggas stick to cartoon characters as their crushes or someone they genuinely want to be with. Like, I'm not joking, bro. Like, there's this one weeaboo bitch ass nigga on YouTube talking about how people should normalize and legalize the idea of marrying an anime character. Bro, you want to marry a 2D character that you will never be able to feel. Like, bro got a damn pillow with a cartoon on it and thinks about having kids with that shit, bro. Like, how is a pillow supposed to get pregnant, nigga? Niggas probably sniff their screens when seeing their animated crush. Like, you can't nail your TV and expect it to give birth, bruh. Motherfuckers are too clapped and antisocial to get hoes in real life that they have to resort to a fictional character, bro. Like, you can tell these fools smell like a sewage pipe, bruh. That's like me wanting to legally marry Miss Incredible. Like, that's like me wanting to marry Timmy's mom. That's like me wanting to engage in a sexual relationship with Patricia from SpongeBob, bruh. Like, although I enjoy all of these TV shows and I find all of these niggas fine as hell, like, I'm not about to go out of my way to indulge in an imaginary figure. Like, bro, like, yes, they are hot, but not the type hot where I envision a future with them. I do not want kids with Patrick, nigga. But yeah, the elements of weeaboos, including unrealistic lifestyle practices along with waifuism, are just completely degenerate and already what I despise about a lot of weeaboos. But the thing that I hate the most about some weeaboos, which I feel isn't talked about as much or often when it comes to weeaboos, you know, is lolicon, you know what I'm saying? Or lollies, you know what I'm saying? Or niggas addicted or sexually attracted to lollies. For this one, I think we might need to play the Mr. Krabs playing a small violin clip. Hold on for a second. Lolicons are freaky, creepy ass niggas that are attracted to prepubescent children drawn in 2D, you know, when it comes to manga, arrow games, you know what I'm saying? It can sometimes be used to describe any sort of curiosity, but other times it is used to describe erotic fascination. Like, so basically, like, anyone that likes lollies are niggas that have an attraction to youthful or specifically underage female characters, bruh. And oh goodness. And a lot of the time in these animes, there are plenty of depictions of these sorts of shits, especially when the animation can be of a girl that looks very young but has exaggerated characteristics, you know, such as like bigger breast or a bigger badonkadonk. And by the way, to anyone that expects me to actually show a diagram or a visual representation of this, you are weird and you're part of the problem. Oh, why don't you show us an example? Shut your bitch ass up. I am not Colin Blinger. I know this doesn't appeal to every weeaboo on earth, but for a lot of them, it does, bro. And for that, they need to be exterminated like an ant, extinguished like a fire, terminated like a job application. There are also people that would like to argue that because it is 2D and not real life, it isn't an issue. Nigga, if you are attracted to mannerisms and characteristics of a from a TV screen, who's to say you aren't attracted to that in real life? Because the mannerisms that they put on screen come from real life. It's not a mannerism that was made up from a cartoon. It's made based upon real life human beings that are under the age. So miss me with that, bro. Like, weeaboos are the definition of autism. These motherfuckers genuinely have a mental illness that needs to be addressed in rehab. I don't even understand why shit like this is allowed in a cartoon. It's like behind the scenes, people indirectly want to normalize pedophilia in a way that doesn't look bad to the public eye, quote unquote. But a nigga like me, a smart, elegant ass nigga like me, could see right through this bullshit, bro. Like, shit like this can be the reason pedophilia is normalized in the near future, bro. And the crazy thing is, a lot of the attention is on the people viewing this shit, right? But like, how about the animators that design the characters as well and decide, yes, this seems like a good thing to be putting out for people to see? You know, like, these characters and animators need to be fucking checked out as well, bro, because like, this ain't okay, bro. Motherfuckers getting hard when they starting to draw the characters on a piece of loose leaf paper. Deadass, there is no justification in why you are attracted to lollies, and clearly you need to be admitted into some sort of therapy. And if that doesn't work, cut your dick off. And if that doesn't work, end yourself. Ladies and gentle niggas, this is the reason why I don't like weeaboos, bruh. Cause of course, maybe not every weeaboo is like what I talked about in this video, but a lot of other weeaboos are, and it paints a bad picture for the community as a whole, not gonna lie. So yeah, well, if y'all are into anime, nigga, just watch the anime. If y'all want to go to cosplays, go to cosplays. You know what I'm saying? Just stop making your whole life seem like it is an anime show, bro. Like, bro, you are literally existing in the life of God, bro. That's it, okay? Anyways, yeah, break a leg, bro.
Real trap shit.